Osaki's.
Come on. Hey.
Hello. Osaki's.
I made her say hello because she's not very nice to our oh. Take 3. Hello.
Hello.
Osaki's.
You stole my line!
Anyway, so it's day 2. We are driving through day 2. We're driving through.
Just keep going, just keep going.
We're driving through Minnesota, eh?
Home of Marshall Erickson?
Home of Marshall Erickson from How I Met Your Mother. And we are almost to North Dakota. I feel like we're pretty close. We're
getting there.
Yeah, we're getting there. And we keep passing all these lakes. They're not joking when they called this place the land of 10,000 lakes. I'll tell you what. Anyway, so it's just kind of going to be a road trip day. So we decided we would film the things that we see, which a skunk died up in here, y'all. Can you smell that? Can y'all smell that with us? Take a deep breath. Anyway, so yeah, just join us on this road trip. It's gonna be like a fun family trip. Just join us, and we're gonna answer some of your questions that you asked on my Instagram and on Schlevy's Instagram. If you think of some more, hit us up in the old DMs. And yeah, here we go, day 2. So we decided to answer the most asked question first, which was, where are you going? Y'all are so annoying. We hate all of you.
You can't have a surprise.
Yeah, you can't take a surprise. Seriously, where are you going? We got asked that so many times.
What about like 7 people?
At least. And also, I just want to give a big shout out to Amanda. If y'all know who Amanda is, Amanda Griffin. She guessed 6 different places on our Instagram as to where we were going. Amanda, we're not going to tell you. You're just gonna have to watch and find out. So sorry about you. So where are you going? I will tell you exactly where we're going. Now's the time. We're going to 49.8951 degrees north and 97.1384 degrees west. We're very excited about it. We out here about to drive through St. Cloud, Minnesota. Which is which is actually where Marshall from How I Met Your Mother is from. So freaking we're in Marshall's hometown, St. Cloud, boys.
Go Vikings!
Woo! So, our next question comes to us from a
Doolittle's Wood Fire Grill.
Yep, that's who it's coming to us from. And the question is, what are your spirit animals and why?
Ooh.
I know. So I was thinking we could spice it up, and I could answer it about you, and you could answer it about what? I know. So here we go. Michelle, do you want to?
Yes.
Well, what do you think mine is?
Well, I was going to say like a majestic unicorn, but not like a pink unicorn, like a blue unicorn, like a cool unicorn. Because you just, like I picture you standing on top of a mountain, your hooves on a rock, and the wind's just blowing through your mane, and you just look over life and you're like, yeah.
Wow.
And you have this little magical ability about you to do the things that you love. And you prance around with your horns sticking out of your head, and you know. And
it is very different than mine. For you, I was gonna say a crow.
A crow! Oh my god! Why the frick?
I was just thinking because you watch from a distance and like you're always around, but you're just kind of like watching from a distance. Or another option that I also thought of was an otter, because otters are like fiercely loyal and they're fiercely kind.
That's better.
And I think that also represents you, but I think if anything, your spirit animal could be half crow, half otter.
A cotter.
Yep.
And responsible driver. This next question was asked by my favorite little girl, Camille. Not little girl.
Favorite little girl,
not little girl, that sounded weird. One of my favorite college students, Camille, she wanted to know if I'd bring her some candy back. Camille, I love you very much, and I will try my hardest, but we flew Spirit Airlines, and if you don't know what that means, it means we had to pack, oh, look at that, like, everything in a backpack. And my backpack, she's thick.
So pretty.
So, if I can fit some candy in this thick backpack of mine, I will bring you some. And she also asked why we're going where we're going, but she was the only one. Everyone's like, where are you going? But she wants to know why. Why are you going? You see, we have been student teaching for the past 16 weeks.
16 weeks, people.
It has been the longest 4 months of our lives. And
we've been sick almost the entirety of those 16 weeks.
And so we have always, at the end of every semester, told each other that we're going to do something epic to celebrate finishing another semester of a music ed degree, which is incredibly, like, accomplishment.
Mm-hmm.
And we never do it because we're so tired, and so we end up just, like, going and getting a pedicure and then coming home and watching How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah.
So this time was different. We're like, no, we're going to culminate all of the celebrations into one, and we're going to go on this massive trip on a small budget and just go and see what happens. So that's why we're going.
Yeah. So that's that. Camille, yay! Look at that! Oh. Come on!
Look at
Ah! We out here! It's not focusing! It's just like How I Met Your Mother! Alright, next question. We got, what's something cool that you learned in college?
Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
You learned in college?
Not much, TBH, but we learned some things. Schlibby.
I'm going first?
You go first, yeah,
Okay.
I want to go first.
So we kind of talked about it, and we've kind of divided it into like 3 different categories of things that we learned. With like educationally, you know, what we learned in class, what we've learned from the Lord, and then like just like socially, the things that we've learned. So socially, I would say, your girl didn't really like to dance in high school. She's really shy. I'm not that way anymore. I'm in the middle of the dance floor. You can find me there. Dancing through life is just such a stress relief, so I've really learned that. Educationally, I loved all of my theory classes. Dr. Reaver, if you're watching this, thanks for being the best theory teacher ever.
I hope she is. Hey, Joey.
We love you. But yeah, so theory, loved every minute of it. And from the Lord, just really learning that He wants to use me as I am right now. And of course, like, there's growth, and I'm going to see growth in my life, but I don't have to find a level of perfection before He can start using me. And He meets me where I'm at, loves me where I'm at. So yeah, grace.
Wow. Education-wise. Education-wise, I honestly have gotten really good at actually teaching, because Shelby can attest. I was having issues getting those words out, but she can attest. My first time ever teaching in college was a train wreck.
That's how we became friends, though.
Yeah, it is. I was like, I need help because it was so bad. And now it kind of comes naturally, and so I learned how to do that pretty well. Socially, I have more recently learned how to say no. And there's a lot of value in that, and it's really kept me stable in my life. And from the Lord, this one is more recent. He's just been speaking into my life that He's not just chilling like out there in the cosmos, like He's walking with me step by step, and He's face to face with me in my circumstance. And I think He's just been making me more aware of just His constant presence, and it has been just a really cool growing experience for me, for sure. College has been a time.
A trip.
We have changed so much.
Oh yeah. Cassidy and I have flipped in so many aspects. It's really, we're like a weird old married couple, honestly.
It's terrifying. So yeah, that's what we learned in college. hey Hannah. Hannah asked, what are our favorite solo and choral pieces, like individually, that we've gotten to sing, which is a great question.
Hard question.
Yeah, we had to think about this most of the morning, because we've just had the blessing of getting to sing a lot of cool music.
Thanks, Dr. Colton.
Steven. Anyway, so mine, solo-wise, was actually pretty easy. I sang a song as the finale of my senior recital with my dad called Someday from The Hunchback of Notre Dame. And here's a little clip of that. And it was just so powerful, and I was so grateful for that experience.
Everyone cried.
Everyone
Her
cried.
dad was sobbing the entire time.
The whole time. He kept it together enough to sing, but yeah. And then favorite choral piece has to be Stars by Eric Sassenswald. And fun fact, actually, I remember vividly the first time the DBU chorale ever rehearsed this song. Like, we sang it all the way through, just sight reading it. And there were a good 7 people in the room who, by the time we finished running it through, were just visibly sobbing, and I was one of those people.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. And at that time, that was a big deal. I still don't cry a lot, but I did not cry at that time, and the song ended, and I was just in tears because that song is so worshipful, and it's just so glorifying to the Lord, and it was just a really powerful song. Shelby?
Favorite solo song I've ever done would probably have to be a song called Mr. Snow. It's from the musical Carousel.
You want to include a clip of that? Continue.
I just really like that song. It's like a good range for me. It's really fun. I get to kind of play around with a different accent and do lots of fun slides and lots of things. And it gets people laughing because it's a funny song. So.
Yeah.
And then probably favorite choral piece wise. Sorry, Hannah, I'm doing a cop out. I'm saying Luke's the Room played by Eric Whitaker, only because that piece was the piece I did at my junior year of high school, and that was when I knew that music was my calling and it was what I was supposed to do, and it just opened my eyes to the vastness of music and all of the crazy little nuances that God created inside of it.
Yeah.
And that literally you could spend your whole life studying music and not know everything, and that's just amazing to me. So
Man.
that's my answer.
We love music. Yeah. This next one is really weird. If you had to have a soup poured directly into your eyes, what soup would you choose? And that was actually, for some reason, it was really easy for me. I decided on clam chowder. Because there's no spice to it. It's just a very cream-based soup, and so if it goes into your eyes, it's not gonna burn. It's just, I don't know, clam chowder.
Make you blind.
I don't think it would. I think it would be fun. Okay, so what would you choose?
So I would say tomato, just because I like tomato soup and I eat it all the time, and maybe I could taste it through my eyes for once and see.
For once?
For once, something different. No, I literally eat tomato soup all the time. So, yeah, I mean, just, what's it called when you take something and you digest it through my eyes instead of my mouth.
Digest. We want to know what y'all have to say about this. Answer in the comments and let us know what soup you want to have poured directly into your eyes. Okay, so this is gonna be our last one, and we narrowed it down between 2 options from the same person, actually. Shout out to Madison. So the 2 options were, what's your favorite kind of popsicle, and what is the most difficult emotion for you to work through in your own heart personally? So, we're gonna go with what's your favorite kind of popsicle. So, my favorite kind of popsicle is anything like, you know, Steel City Pops. I love Steel City Pops. Like, super, super fruity and refreshing. Like, if it's peach, I'm about it. I like peach. I really like mango. Also had like a jalapeno raspberry one, and that was pretty great, actually. That may be my favorite. It's a little spicy and sweet.
Yeah.
What about you?
Well, we were gonna say like if we thought it fit, right?
Yeah, but I want to hear yours.
Oh, my favorite. Okay. My favorite popsicles. You know, like you go to Walmart and they have those little like tubey ones that are liquid, and then you take them home and freeze them.
Yes.
The pink one of those. I love those so much. Like they're summery and they remind me of being little, and they're just really, really good. And I like when they're kind of mushy, not all the way like frozen. So.
That totally fits your personality. So Shelby is a pink popsicle that's not completely frozen. That is the kind of popsicle that she would be, I think, because like frozen popsicle, like I just imagine like a hard heart, but if it's still kind of mushy, like it's still a little bit frozen, it's like in the perfect state, like it's soft-hearted. It's a soft-hearted popsicle.
Aww.
Do you think mine fits?
Yes, because if you don't know her, she's very into like peach or like just more obscure fruits, like not your basic like apple, strawberry, grape. Like she likes more of the tropical fruit, and she's just more into like fruity things instead of the creamy side. And
That's true.
she likes it to be refreshing because she doesn't drink water, so she has to get her refreshment somewhere.
That's not wrong.
So yeah, I think it totally fits. It's fun, it's refreshing, it's just a nice cool touch to your day.
Nice. The Canadian United States border, boys. We are ready to go in. Oh, by the way, we're going to Canada. So I guess the cat's out of the bag. Surprise! Oh man.
The duty-free shop.
Look at
Look
that.
at those flags. Canada flying.
Oh, Canada.
We're freaking at the Canadian border.
Our home and native land.
We drove all the way up here.
Yeah, we did. Kind of. We're at the border. Do you hear that?
Oh my god.
Somebody just made a run for it through the border. Like, didn't pull up, just kept going. And we watched this go down. Listen.
Officers are running on the building.
Literally sprinting. Oh my gosh. What in the world? I feel like going would look suspicious. That guy just left though. We're fine.
We got our.
Okay, so we are now in Canada.
We saw a possible drug bust.
Yeah, probably a drug bust. And that was crazy. But the craziest thing was how hot
Every one of the men at Border Patrol was.
Oh, those Border Patrol guys. I was swooning. Man, Canada.
One of them almost lost my passport, but that's
Yeah,
okay.
nearly lost Shelby's passport. And you know what? We forgive him because
And he said,
he's a
well,
good-looking man.
okay.
Oh, okay. He's got that Canadian accent.
But y'all, I'm glad Cassidy was with me because I did not know what to say at Border
She
Patrol. I
flipped
froze.
out.
Got you, boo.
They got him! We're like, how
Live PD,
far?
live PD.
We're like so far outside of the Canadian border, and they caught
Caught the
this
guy.
dude. Here we are. We have officially made it to Winnipeg, Canada. Say hey. Yeah. Got a little fireplace going. And this is our D&D. This is amazing. What are we doing after this, Shelby? Eating. Real food.
real meal.
PB&J. a movie. Yeah.